Well, welcome back. I'm here with Brady Jorgensen, Teresa Valier, and Sue Kinney Wieland, all here from the Metro Area Youth Foundation, talking about the Summer Bash for Childhood Cancer, their upcoming event, but also just a lot of things going on right now. So, Sue, let's talk about the Metro Area Youth Foundation and exactly, you've got a 13th annual event coming up. So talk about just what the foundation is in general.
Okay, I'll be happy to. Metro Area Youth Foundation is a combination of the Optimist clubs from Omaha and Southwest Iowa. And what we do is so very important. We raise money for families of children who have cancer, and those families come from Children's Hospital and Medical Center and also from Nebraska Medical Center. So when a family has a child who's diagnosed with cancer, the world continues to go on, but those bills continue to go on too. And what we do is we're able to pay some of those bills like mortgages, rent, utilities, phones, those types of bills. So the families then are able to spend their time where it's most important, taking care of their children, and we're able to just take a little bit of that pressure off the family and pay their bills.
All right. Well, we'll talk about the event in a little bit, but I want to talk to Teresa. You're Bradley's grandmother?
Yes.
Correct? All right. So can you tell me about the impact that cancer has had on your family and kind of...
Brady's had cancer for a long time. He's going to be 13 in July, and he's had cancer for 12 years.
Wow.
So it's impacted us from the beginning of his life practically. And we don't make the most money. We're probably an average family from around here.
Sure.
And when cancer came along, first my daughter had to make a decision whether to stay working or not. And she was actually encouraged not to, and to spend time with Brady because his diagnosis was very poor at the time. But I asked her to keep working. I said I would take care of him, and if we had any trouble, then stop working. But she kept working. But she wasn't making that much money, but she kept working, and the help from the community. If we didn't have the help from the community, I'm really not sure Brady would be alive, actually, because we got money to help with housing, with travel, with just daily things that you just take for granted.
Yeah. Well, Brady, let me ask you a few questions. So what do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to ride my scooter. I like to go golfing at the driving range, putt-putt golfing, video games.
Kind of the typical, 12, 13-year-old.
Well, the most typical I can be.
Right, absolutely. What are some of your challenges? I mean, what do you kind of face that other kids may not?
Can't play contact sports like football, baseball, soccer, basketball, volleyball at that point, really.
Yeah.
But I'm getting good at golf, bowling, and bocce ball.
Okay. And so let's talk about the camp too. So yeah, let's talk about the camp. I love that. That was a great response.
It's fun.
And what do you do at the camp? Tell me about it.
We basically just let what we have in us out.
Yeah.
Make us feel alike.
Right.
And we get to do things that basically what other kids don't get to do. Like one of my events at the one I just at was zip lining. It was at least 100 feet long. Mm-hmm. It was fun.
And where's the camp at?
Boone, Iowa.
Okay, where's Boone, Iowa? Tell me where's.
Like north of Des Moines.
Okay.
North of Des Moines.
Okay, where's the next one you're going to go to, though?
The next one I'm going to go to is in Gretna, Nebraska.
Okay.
That also has a zip line, and they do laser tag there. It's basically the same thing as the other camp that I was just at.
But this is an opportunity for you as a kid enjoying the childhood life to interact and do things with other kids without having to worry about some of the limitations that you have, that you can just have fun and be a kid.
Brady not only has cancer, he also is almost blind, which most people don't know.
Well, I wouldn't.
Left eye.
Okay, all right.
And most of his right eye. So depth perception is very scary to him, and they've just they've learned to adapt things at the camp.
Yeah.
So that, and they don't push you into it. And he, from the first time, we were more worried about him going to camp the first time than he was. And he comes
Right.
back, and the first thing out of his mouth was, "I'm ready for next year."
That's
So,
that's
that
awesome.
was-
How is the camp a week, 2 weeks? I mean, what's
It's
the
about 4 or 5 days.
okay, 4 or 5 days. Okay. So you get to escape into this other world for 4 or 5
The
days.
woods.
The
Yeah.
woods.
Next
No
year,
signal.
Is
Yeah.
it this year or next year you go to the bigger kids?
Oh, I've been in the bigger kids.
Oh, you're in the bigger kids one.
Okay. Well, let's go back. I'm going to backtrack to the event that's happening at the end of August, the Summer Bash for Childhood Cancer, and that raises funds for the camps and for all
For
kinds
both
of things.
camps and also for the bills that we paid during the year.
Okay.
It's being held August 24th at Embassy Suites in La Vista.
Okay.
And it will be a very fun event.
It's a
and
it's a super fun event.
super fun event. Uh-huh.
Is there a theme? I mean, what's the is it
Midsummer
different?
Night's Dream
Okay.
is the theme this year.
Okay. And are people encouraged to dress up?
Business casual.
Okay, business casual.
Right. Right.
All right.
We're a pretty casual group of people.
Yeah, yeah. And I guess when I say dress up, do they like Midsummer's Night Dream? Do they dress up like in a Shakespeare? Do they? Is it a? They don't have to dress.
They don't have to go that far. They're
Okay.
certainly welcome to if they would like to, but it's pretty casual. And there'll be a live and silent auction and
Yeah.
a program and a dinner.
Okay.
So it's really a very, very fun event with the theme, of course, is to raise money for both camps and also for us to pay the bills during the year.
Yeah. So how do people get tickets?
They can go to our website, which is Summer Bash for Kids. Let me check. Summer Bash for cc.org.
Okay, they can get tickets there. And
Right.
what are tickets? How much are tickets?
They're $100 a piece.
Okay.
Or you can buy a
table?
too also.
Okay. And then people, if you can't attend the event, you can also make a donation
Absolutely.
as well.
Again, just going to our website.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Brady, any last, inspiring words? What are your hopes? What do you aspire to be in the future?
Still trying to figure that out, honestly.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
got a little while to go.
You do. What are you passionate about in the last minute?
Money.
Math and money. I see a financial advisor.
Oh, boy.
Maybe a future Warren Buffett.
You
in
think?
the,
Fine.
You never know.
You never know. So, well, I appreciate all three of you coming on the show. Brady, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, you're welcome. And again, this is a great event. This is the 13th year.
13th year.
13th
And he's
year.
going to be 13 for it.
Oh my
There you
gosh.
go.
It
There
worked
you
out
go.
perfectly.
There's some synergy around that.
That's
so.
right. That's
All right.
right.
Well, thank you once again for coming on the show.